Hey guys, well, as I try to center my hat, I did a thing this morning. As you guys know, I'm always rocking the the cane, right? The Saber cane that I always have. It's got the little stopper on it. It's actually made for walking around with, which is awesome, right? I was one of the first to have one. Love it. When the doctor told me that I was going to have to use a cane to walk with, this was the first thing that I thought of. And this actually represents my first professional paid gig because I got to um, go on camera and talk about sabers. I forget what for Imperial Sabers. I was doing it for Imperial Sabers. So as payment, I wanted a lightsaber. So I got to do 2 videos and I got this lightsaber. And it's been with me ever since, right? So I mean, I keep getting new ones, but this is still my ride or die. I love having it slender. You know what I mean? I get down with this one. Plus, like I said, it can help me walk when I need to. So, who we got here? Marky Mark. Yeah, this, like I said, this is my favorite because, like I said, I can go anywhere with it. I have gone anywhere with it, but I got talked into something else today. Meet the new baby. Yes, sir. This is through the Lightsaber Academy. Build a saber. $179. You get to build a saber. Yeah. So normally I go dark saber. This is pure Sith. I am going to get the other one to it to make it a dual saber because this is going to become a dual saber. So all I got to do with that is undo the pommel and get the lock for it. And then I'll be able to put 2 sabers joined to make one big dual saber. But for now, this reminds me of the very first saber I had, this type of style emitter. The first one I got was a black one, and it is so old. And it was, to be honest with you, it was only 5 years ago. But the Saber is older than that. But I got it 5 years ago. But it just, when you move it, it finally catches up with it. But this bad boy, I mean, and then if I turn it a certain way, turns off, it is tight. So I couldn't help myself. I had to buy it. I had been thinking about one anyway, and the opportunity came around. So I wanted to share that with you. And I also wanted to share with you that we do have a fraternal order of the Force. We're going to be closing that page down because there's a new order that will be rising from that old one. And yeah, I'm actually going to do it. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to do it. I'm not forsaking my Mandalorian stuff, but saber play and dueling and all that, I love doing it. And now I've got like 10 lightsabers. It's ridiculous. And I just keep buying more. I don't know what is going on, but This is from the Builder Saber program. I'm telling you guys, I've never thought that I would be that guy that would have all these lightsabers and all this other stuff, but now I am that guy. And this Saturday, we will be at the Norfolk Recreational Center from 11 to 4. There'll be free food there for the public. So come on out and join us. We'll be doing some giveaways, of course. I'll be there in my Jedi-ness. Haven't decided if I'm going. I don't know. I've decided. I'm just going to take my canes. I'll have my other saber on my hip, but I'll have my cane here so I can do that. But it's been a wild morning this morning. I got out there. I did some stuff. I made the saber and everything else, and it just reignites something in you to do some stuff. So the Fraternal Order of the Force has turned more into a fan page, and I was talking to Jedi Joe about it, and he agreed it's not what we wanted it to be. So out of the ashes of that one, a new order will rise, and hopefully we'll get some better participation as far as actually people with lightsabers who want to train, who want to do some stuff, and you know what I mean, and that perspective. What is that? Oh, it's part of the shirt. And I was like, what is that? It's part of it's not part of the shirt. Anyway, Rick and Morty today. You guys know where I'm at, but I had to share that with you, man. I had to share the new lightsaber with you. I got the call yesterday saying that all my pieces were in, and I went on down there and I did it this morning. Took care of that before I got here, and I got the cane back working good. Nice, because up here had cracked and it was falling apart. Like I said, I've had this one for years. As a matter of fact, when you saw me, you always saw this. And now I'm walking freely without it, which is wild. But I think I'll start carrying it again. You know what I mean? Because this was my support system, if you will. But a lot of changes are coming. We're getting back on track with all the shows. On the 21st, we have the Dogs of Gotham coming back in, and we'll be doing a lot of things there. So stay tuned and watch us do what we do, because things are about to change.